So check this out. What's up? It's your boy Corey Live. Hey, what's up? We over here at your vape. It's early in the morning, but you know what they say. Early bird gets the worm. Shout out to Mpac Center, man. Shout out to my big homie Von, bro, making it possible for me to get up here, bro.
Come on out, Friday Night Lights. And for the purposes of time, yeah, come on stage. Come on stage. Any other female get Friday Night Lights? Come on up, babe. Okay. Team, can I get some help just sliding this off to the side? Thank you. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be what we call a cold reading. They've never seen these sites before, correct? Right. So this is the scenario where you're at school, you're at work, you're at home, you're in your car, and your agent says, hey, can you be over at the casting director's office in about 15 minutes? The sides are waiting for you. They might try to pull over, look through them right quick on your phone, and then get to the audition. So this is considered cold reading. And basically, first of all, every casting director will know, don't make excuses for yourself. Don't roll up them, I just got the, it's a sure way not to be considered, okay? Readers, get with friends and just read stuff back and forth to practice reading and making eye contact. And as soon as you get to a point where it's become too familiar and you've memorized it, then it's time to get something new, because then that defeats the purpose of a cold reading. All right, that's enough. So, let me give you a microphone, Okay, great. And one other microphone. So yes, in addition, you will have this microphone here. Actually, let me get the microphone stand. Can that one come up, please? That might be better, so that they don't have to deal with handhelds. So, the thing about a cold reading is that other than the information that has been given to you about the character, or let me get you two first, come right here, you don't have any direction going for it, okay? And so the thing about a cold reading audition is that generally the casting director just want to see what you do, okay? And then they might give you, sometimes it'll be a situation where you actually did so well and nailed it, they don't have to. And they'll say, wow, that was, and it'll surprise them. If they get a, okay, great, thank you, that means they don't see no potential at the moment. I'm gonna just be real. But that's why, sorry, but that's real talk. But that's why we work on these skills now, okay? Another little trick I find, commercials, a product, look it up and look and see the style of acting. Is it super intense and internalized? Is it a little bit more demonstrative? For commercials, is it Wayfair or is it Cheerios, more casual? See the kind of acting and the kind of presence that that brand looks for, so that you understand the realm that you're going into. Does that make sense? Okay, great. So let's see what you got, and right now we'll go through Vince's last line on the bottom of the page, where it says, yeah, I actually just go to the end of page 2. Okay, so just page 1 and page 2. Okay, set. And come closer to the microphone because you're about to share it. And remember, it's not poetry slam. And action.
Eggs, bacon, toast, cinnamon more juice.
What's going on?
Breakfast is going on.
Usually just have some Cheerios.
You don't want eggs, I'll get the rid of the eggs. You can eat your part of my bones.
Hold on. Let me just see what's what.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Since when?
Is it good?
It's bacon. It can't help but be good. Where'd you get the money for all this?
Big game this week.
Coach says they're all big.
And my son is the starting quarterback. I'm very proud of him. Proud of you. You still see that Jessica around?
I see it.
When are you gonna bring her by?
I don't know.
I want you to ask her over for dinner. I believe I told you.
Yeah, you did.
Well,
I don't know if it's a good idea.
why not? You embarrassed? You ashamed?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna clean this place up. Get us a tablecloth, some candles, have us a regular fancy dining room here.
And scene. Okay, give it up for him. Give it up. Very nice. Okay. Couple of quick adjustments. Now, also a casting person, or if there's a director in the room, they may give you some direction just to see if you can follow direction. Meaning, I'm going to give you some direction. Number one, you don't get to judge the director. Okay, you don't get to say, that is awful, that is not going to work. How does she get this job? You don't get to do that. You just, okay, and figure out how to implement it. Okay, because sometimes it's honestly a test just to see, who got kids in here? Sometimes, you tell them to do something just to see if they're going to do it. Just are you listening to me? So sometimes it might even be like that. Okay, so for you, what do you think is happening now that you have a gist of the scene?
I believe that from the part that I read,
Yes. Come on.
that the girl probably broke up with him and he doesn't want to talk about it anymore. And also, it looked like I lost my job.
Okay. Do you know what the relationship is here?
I'm his mother.
Okay.
And it seems like I haven't been around his life too much.
Okay. Where do you feel you are in this when you enter the scene and when you see what's going on? What do you think?
I think that she's had a struggle at some point, and I'm kind of still filling out how to treat her like mom when it seems like he's used to taking care of her. Seems like the income, something happened with income change, so he's wondering where this big meal came from.
Right.
And Coach has probably been more of a voice to him than she has, and so all of a sudden she's excited about what he's been excited about.
Right.
And so he's trying to give her room to be a mom and also process that.
Gotcha. Okay, excellent information. Also, remember too, like I said, what show you're going out for. So Friday Night Lights is a drama, okay? So you have the ability to take your time a little bit more, okay? React to one another. When we have lines, we know the lines, so we think we're just supposed to say the lines because we know that that's the next line. In real time and in real life, oftentimes we have to think about what we're going to say before we're saying it. There's also active listening to what's being said so you know what to say. So just keep those things in mind. Here we go. Set and action.
Eggs, bacon, toast.
Okay, right there. Now, it seems like you're reading off of a grocery list. From the scene, does it seem like you're more presenting and trying to impress him? Let's try that. Okay?
Eggs, bacon, toast. Sit down. You want juice?
Once again, present even more so. You are trying to, what does it say here? She seems like a different person this morning. Now, if he says, what's all this and where'd you get the money? Okay? So that already lets us know this is not the norm. Okay? So if you found some way to provide all of this for what appears to be from this dialogue, an athlete who we know can eat, show a little more pride and excitement that however I got this, it's here. Action.
Eggs, bacon, toast. Sit down. You want juice?
What's going on?
Breakfast is going on.
Usually just have some Cheerios.
You don't want the eggs?
Right there. She says breakfast is going on. Now for you, you knew your line right away.
Yeah.
So take that beat of taking this all in, because you're kind of skeptical. From the top, and action.
Eggs, bacon, toast, sit down. You want juice?
What's going on?
Breakfast is going on.
Usually we just have some Cheerios.
You don't want the eggs? I'll get rid of the eggs.
Right there. Usually we just have Cheerios. Try being deflated. Man, all this that I just did, and however I got it to do all this, and then all you didn't even say thank you. All you're doing is talking about what's the norm. Kind of hurt your feelings, maybe. So take that beat. That's what I'm saying, guys. Take that time. It's a 1 hour drama. You got a little time, okay? From what's all this? Action.
What's going on?
Breakfast is going on.
More pride. That way you've got someplace to go when you're defeated. Action.
What's going on?
Breakfast is going on.
More pride. And action.
What's going on?
Breakfast is going on.
Girl, what? Yes, more than that. And action.
What's going on?
Breakfast is going on.
Usually just have some Cheerios.
You don't want the eggs?
Good.
I'll get rid of the eggs. You can eat your cardboard.
Hold on. Let me see what's what.
Good, guys.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Since when?
Is it good?
I mean, it's bacon. You can't help but make it good, you know? Where'd you get all the money for this?
Big game this week.
Good. Did you see the thought? Yeah. Excellent. Great. Continue.
Coach
That's some directing right there.
Coach says they're all good.
And my son is starting quarterback. I'm very proud of you. You still see that girl, Jess?
I see.
When are you going to bring her by?
I don't know.
I want you to ask her over for dinner. I believe I told you that already.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Well,
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
why not? You're embarrassed, you're ashamed.
Yeah. I am.
Now, hold on. Let's see what she does with that, because that's not how it's scripted. So go.
Don't worry. I'm going to clean this place all up. Use a tablecloth, some candles, have some regular fancy dining room in here.
Yeah.
All right.
That boy J. Luda Keys.
Action.
Got nothing to do with these candles?
What then? I'm clean then.
For now.
No, I'm done with you. Listen to me. I'm done with all that. You understand? That life is over.
So now it's gonna be bluebirds, and toast, and say we're shit. Then it's gonna be bluebirds, toast, and shit. Where do you get this money, all of this, Regina?
Don't call me that.
It's your name. Thought you liked it. Used to be all right. Let me call you. You go to the park with, say, Regina. Remember that? Who you was supposed to support anyway. My sister, the babysitter.
I was too young to have some kid calling me mom.
Wasn't some kid. Was your kid. Me. Beating up dad in jail, begging me for money, every chance he get. Now both of my parents is in my pocket.
You know, I know this ain't right. I know this isn't fair. I know this isn't how normal people live, but I don't know how to change this if you want to help me.
Yeah, they look at each other. You want to be my mom now?
Very much.
Good, because I want to be your son for once. Not your personal ATM. I'm gone.
Okay, good. So, a couple of things. For you, find your highs and your lows, okay? Felt like what's called one note, okay? Where you played the whole thing, you sounded the same. You ever listen to a song?
Yeah, I'm a musician.
Well, look at that, great. Okay? When a singer is singing, they start out a song here and then it keeps building, okay? And then you find, for you, same thing in the reverse, okay? So what I mean by that is he started up here and just kind of rode that wave. You started here and rode that wave, okay? So find the time, especially when you're dealing with the don't call me that. You're his mother. What does it seem like happens to you in this part of the scene for you?
A little reconciliation.
Okay, is it true? Is it real reconciliation for you?
No, he's just kind of trying to say the right thing.
Initially, towards the end. Right, okay. Now, for you, you're saying some hurtful things to her. Do you feel like she's hurt you?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Like it's like in the world of society today that kids are doing more for their kids, they feel like to be disrespectful for their kids. So I feel like if I'm doing more, I have a right to be disrespectful.
Right.
That's the reason why I feel that.
now, let's not confuse disrespectful and hurt. So if you're trying to, you ever been in a situation, this is very common in dramas. Again, think of the genre that this is for, okay? In dramas, it's very common for when somebody is hurt, they want to just hurt the person that hurt them. So some of the things you're saying is not because I have a right to disrespect you, is I'm hurting you because you hurt me. So let's try some of that. That might also help your highs and lows, okay? And action.
Got nothing to do with candles?
What then? I'm clean, man.
Let's start the scene with I'm clean because that line is actually left over from the first part of the scene. So just start from I'm clean.
I'm clean, man.
For now?
No, I'm done with all that. You listen to me. I'm done with all that. You understand? That life is over.
So now you're going to be with the blueberries and the toast and shit. Where do you get the money all that, Regina?
Don't call me that.
It's your name. Thought you liked it. Used to be that all you let for me to call you. We go to the park and you say Regina. Remember that. Who were you supported to be anyway? My sister, the babysitter.
Try that speech again so you understand what you're saying now. So try it again and give me a completely different sound.
It's your name. Thought you liked it. Used to be all that.
Completely different sound.
Like it's your name real low.
Something different.
It's your name. Thought you liked it. Used to be all that. Let me call you. We go.
Run that together. Used to be all that you let me call you.
Okay. Used to be all what you used to call. Well, I used to call you. I'm sorry.
Keep going.
Remember. Okay. Let me do it again. It's your name. Thought you liked it. Used to be what we all used to call it. We go to the park. We say Regina. Remember that. Used to be my sister, the babysitter.
Now right there, remember that? Now the rest of that speech, try your best to hurt her feelings. I'm an award-winning director. And action.
Thought I was too young.
No, from the second part of his speech. From remember?
Remember, we used to call you anyway.
Right there.
Giving that boy some tips, man.
Same spot, action.
Who you was supporting? My sister? My babysitter?
Is that what I just told No, I'm talking about, go after her a whole different way. So you started with words. Yeah. I thought that was your I thought you liked it. You go. Remember that? Then take it all the way down. Remember when it's all hard. And you do this, do that. Action.
Remember we went to the park, we did all that, remember that? Support anything, my sister, my babysitter.
Thought I was too young to have a kid calling me mom.
But I wasn't no kid, I was your kid. The only kid.
Look, I know this isn't right. I know this isn't fair. I know this is not the way normal people live. But I don't know how to change this if you don't help me.
Okay, let's have you do that speech again and give it all you've got. Because we've seen I'm trying to be nice and show you that I've changed, but now he done raised up on you a bit. Okay, you ain't forgot who you were. So bring the thunder on this speech. Then you have some place to go back to. Catch yourself, trying to show that I'm not that same woman. All right, and take it from just from the top of your speech. Look, I know it wasn't right. Bring the thunder and action.
So I wasn't just no kid. I'm your kid. Bad enough, dad in jail, begging me for money every chance he get. Now both my parents, all in my pockets.
Look, I know it wasn't right.
More. That can't be your thunder. That was like
Lightning.
yeah.
Look, I know it wasn't right.
More.
I know it wasn't right. I know this isn't fair. I know this isn't the way normal people live, but I don't know how to change this unless you help me.
Okay, good. All right, so let's get the next team up. Good job. Give it up. I'm gonna change.
This isn't one we can afford to lose.
You'd be surprised what you can survive.
Quinn, Costigan, Kowalski, I don't have concerns about gang activity spilling into their wards. If Gordon's come down, if we promise to support on the transit ordinance coming up next month, I think we can screen them.
Fine.
We need one more.
You know I'm grateful, don't you?
Sir,
It's important to me that you know your value.
3,800 units, 3,492 families, mothers, children. Mention over 10,000 registered voters, making Livingston a substantial portion of the base.
You're a very impressive woman.
Okay, what do you think is happening in the scene? Want that ad? So, next thing. Second thing, who or what is in your way? He's in your way, or his mindset is in your way. What are you willing to do to get what you want? Are you going to hardline it and let him know I'm not the one? It's all about up here. Are you going to let him touch your arm, but that's as far as it goes? For you, what do you want?
That ass.
You've already said, exactly. What are you willing to do to get it? Are you willing to change your vote? Are you willing to make her go through hoops and all sorts of things just to see how far she'll go? Is what you really want the piece of ass, or is it the enjoyment of more power over somebody?
That ass.
So, those are the questions that you ask and answer as you're going through this. When it comes to what are you willing to do to get it, I'm willing to give every bit of information that I have about this thing. So it's this, it's this, it's this. If somebody says something about you, remember I said, Read the script. Find out what people are saying about you. If he says you have a what? Impressive mind. You have to give somebody a reason to say that, unless they're being sarcastic. So he's saying you have an impressive mind, and it's after that speech. So you have to present that information in a manner that lets him go, hey, that's impressive. Okay, does that make sense? I'm so glad you said yes. Okay, here we go. And just more presence, more volume, okay? Own it. And action.
You want anything? I'm fine. No water?
That is not presence. Yes, then she said me? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So she want him or she don't want him?
She wants his vote.
He want that ass.
And you have to figure out what she is willing to do to get it.
I can take this point and do what I want.
If you want the job, yes. But make choices that make sense. Don't make a choice just because it's a choice. After reading it, does she sound like somebody who would give it up? I don't need that. Okay, there you go. And action.
You want anything?
I'm fine.
No water?
No, thank you.
I mean, I think I have some juice.
I'm not staying.
Never mind, no juice.
The vote's scheduled for 3 o'clock.
Which?
Lennox Gordon,
You got my proxy.
Kane's got it. Bye.
I did, if he didn't.
Sir, that isn't one we can afford to lose.
You'd be surprised what you survive.
Quinn, Costigan, Kowalski, all have concerns about gang activity spilling into their wards. If the Gordons come down, if we promise to support a transit ordinance coming up next month, I think we can swing it.
Fine.
We need we just need one more.
You know I'm grateful, don't you?
Sir,
It's important to me that you know your value.
3,800 units, 3,492 families, mothers, children, grandparents. Not to mention over 10,000 registered voters, making Lennox Gordon a substantial portion of your base.
You got an interesting mind, you know that?
Good. Okay. Good adjustments. So let me have you come. You can read with her. Thank you. Yeah, come on. Do you have a Mona scene 2? Yes. Great. So let's have you two do Mona scene 2. There's a pair of speeches on the second page. Watch your pacing. Okay, what do I mean by that? Don't drag out the speeches, all right? Here we go. And action.
Step away from my desk,
You have it? Oh, here. Step away from the desk. You need page? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Here we go. And how are we on time? Who's running? Where do we go? Last one? Okay. Wait a minute. She's so awesome. Please give it up. She is awesome. I would say she doesn't have to do this, but she knows that she does because she's walking in her purpose. And when all of y'all have gotten to various places in your careers, you will all look back at this. And who's been to one of these before this one? And all the ones since, and all the ones that you will continue to go to, whether you're on that part of it or you're up here giving the next crop information and wisdom. Thank you for walking in your purpose. Thank you for being obedient. All right, here we go. we go. And action.
Step away from my desk, please.
There you are. You didn't get my email. I need those revision credentials.
So you thought you'd come in here and get them yourself?
I couldn't find them.
My son
Excuse me, hold on. Scoot just a little bit more.
My son was sick. I had to pick him up early.
Oh, that's right. You're a mother.
Get out of my office.
Kane needs the file for the...
I don't care. Next time I find you in my office, behind my desk, on my computer, I'll have you fired.
Is that a threat?
Did it sound like one?
It did.
Well then,
And I'm not sure you have that authority.
seem to be a few things you're not sure on. Maybe I can clarify. This isn't a game of shoots and ladders. You're not getting my job. If I can't trust you, you're useless to me, and you're useless to the mayor. I've been at this long.
Look. Can we fast forward? Black, female, grew up poor, had to fight for every inch. I get it. I don't care if you trust me. Hell, I don't care if you think I want anything other than what's best. If he feels the need to fire me, then I'll back to my desk. Until that time, please respond to my emails in a timely fashion.
Couple of really cool things to point out. Number one, active listening. She didn't just stand there and take it, she was responding. Active listening. He listened for as long as he was supposed to. They reacted to one another. They owned it. Yeah, we're good. Bye.
One thing I respect and love about this lady, you can tell she's a very passionate lady, man, and she really means what she says. She keep it real. A lot of people gonna lie to you. She keep it real. So, what's up? Keep it real with me right now. You on my IG, Miss Kim. What's up?
Hi, everybody. How are you? Wonderful photographer here. Wonderful spirit. I could feel your energy.
Man.
You know, and yeah, I just felt like you were connecting to all the information from all the panelists.
Yeah, it's all about listening. Just like you say, active listening. Once you listen, you can really learn something. Not only learn it, retain it, and apply it to whatever you're doing, man. I respect it. Now, Hustle, she came up here swagging. You can tell she got a little bit of
Ghetto, cause she say she
not even.
she got a little street in her, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna even say ghetto. It's just that, like, hey, it's just that strength of, like, hey, man, respect me because I keep it real with you. So I respect that. So go push on. I can't believe that's the walk away for you. What's up, everybody? Turn one time.